2K action in just a moment.
Ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not
well in at the 4.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock ticks down. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
When you have as much experience as Westbrook does, you do not stress when that clock starts winding down.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Salon. Rebounded by Branham.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They set the pick. Here's Wilson, and the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Mitchell. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. To the paint. Dermonenko, that's good. Dermonenko's gotten his second bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
George, a screen on McCollum. Maxey passes to Hart. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Right wing. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell completes the transition play.
In the open floor.
Chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Brian?
Allie, thanks for the report.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
The Kings lead by 6. George scanning the floor. Takes it inside. Maxey finds Hart. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And he makes it on the layup. Maxey's got 5 now.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey is tough to stay with defensively.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Bona. Here's Walter. George defending. Shot from 12. Brown can't hit. Sacramento leading by 8. Bryant, pass to Hart. Here's George. Out to James. Hart with a screen on McCollum. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, this is something Bronny's working on, breaking down the defense off the dribble.
Warriors trail by 10. Stolen by Bryant. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And stolen by Brown. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness. Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Adebayo's checked in for Westbrook. Now here's McCollum. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. The baseline J, and Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Brown. Adebayo's got his 2nd basket of the game. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Changes for Sacramento. Bol comes in for Gobert, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Paul George. The Kings lead by 9. Bryant, the pass to Hart. There's a screen by Bol from behind the arc. Hart can't hit.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Bryant against Brown. Shoots over Bryant. Brown can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
To the inside. Here's Bol. Goes back up. Lively grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 9. 1:24 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Up top, McCollum. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Sacramento. Back to Brown, puts up a 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Bryant. Oh, my gracious. Just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's McCollum. We've got 33 seconds left in the 2nd. Lively finds Brown. Golden State with a rebound. Back to Lively. Here's Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo with the crowd pleaser.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Sacramento. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the 2nd half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the 2nd half of basketball.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for Golden State.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Josh Hart.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The Kings lead by 11. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Paul George. And it's Hart in at the four-man position. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter. I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Bryant with it. Into the lane. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 6. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's stolen by Hart. Back come the Kings in transition. And George with the basket on the assist from Hart. Hart's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Now here's Lively. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Brown against George. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Bryant outside. Hart from long range. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Pass to Lively. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Hard against Adebayo. Back to Bryant. Shot from the top of the key. McCollum pulls it in. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Brown passes to McCollum. The 3 is up. Hart pulls it in. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Yeah, that one's good. And it's 9 points for Tyrese Maxey.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that will have to be talked about over time." Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Hart. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And it's Maxey missing. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And again, no good by Golden State. The Kings have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And he gets it to go. George has got 6.
Oh, you're going to have to do more than that to stop George. He is good at brushing off that light contact.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Adebayo. George against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make... It's a completely new group for the Kings. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substituting on the court.
Sacramento leading by 15. Pass to Bowl. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bonus checked in. Warriors trail by 16. Inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Dimon with the drive. Pass to Dermonenko. McCollum with a steal. On the break. Here's Walter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Here's Dimon. Still no points. Down low. Here's Bowl. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Kings lead by 14.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Dimon, following the score by Golden State. Outside Bowl. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Walter. The shot by James, no good. Warriors trail by 12. Now here's Westbrook. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Mitchell, the pass to James. And stolen by Adebayo. Westbrook taking his time here. McCollum outside. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo so strong inside.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
23 seconds left in the third quarter here. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Newell, he's checked in for Adebayo. Jaylen Brown comes in for Walter. And Branham subbed in for McCollum. Pass to Bona. Now Westbrook. To the inside. To the middle. Here's Newell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Kings on top, up 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Jaylen Brown is out there with Noel. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Branham in at the 2. And the shot's good.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Donovan Mitchell.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Westbrook finds Brown.
Playing hard, he's doing his job out there.
Maxey. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Ooh, Maxey showing off the handles.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Brown passes to Westbrook. Brown, a screen on Maxey. Back to Brown. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Derbanenko's got 4 rebounds now. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Maxey passes to Moody. Here's Salon. Noel pulls it in. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Right side, Mitchell. Tipped. And they're able to recover. Warriors trail by 11. To the right side. Westbrook, the pass to Brown. Fade away. The rebound by Maxey. Sacramento leading by 11. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. On the take, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Maxey daring the D to try and stop him on his way to the bucket.
Maxey taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
There's McCollum with the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hart passes to Bryant. Sacramento passing it around. Maxey attacking. Hart from long range. Warriors with the rebound. McCollum with it. Started now by Maxey. Such a wide open look.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Changes for Sacramento. Bold, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He told them no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. Hangs and misses.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And here's Brown for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. High arcing shot. Mitchell. Brown pulls down the board.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Now McCollum from deep. Adebayo rocking the rim.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Hart outside. Hart with a screen on McCollum. Adebayo with a steal. In transition. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Walter.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Kings lead by 5. Shoots a 3. Oh, it misses.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Rejected by Bol. Now Hart. There's a screen by Bol. Hart goes in. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
McCollum against Mitchell. Look it!
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment, and they did right there.
And there's 1:38 left in the game. Mitchell.
Lively. First personal foul. Third team. Warriors foul. Lively. First personal foul. Third team. At the line for team. Donovan Mitchell.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70+ in a game. That is special.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Bol, and it's Maxey in for George. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
McCollum against Mitchell. McCollum on the left side. Clock at 6. Gobert pulls it down. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Free throw no good for Bryant. Warriors trail by 9. McCollum going to work in the low block.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Maxey driving inside.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. 46 seconds left in the 4th. Brown scanning the floor. Here's McCollum. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
15. At the line for your Kings, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Oh, it's off target. And here are the Kings now. Yes, sir! Count it! It's tipped. And so it's Sacramento with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Please get home safe and come back soon.
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game,
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline. I'm Kevin Harlan. So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Ty Jerome. Jaylen Johnson is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Reed. And it's Edgecombe in a two-guard. And for the Kings, Paul George is out there with Harden. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Well, we know that players will often hit a wall at some point, Coach, in the season. When does that happen for coaching?
Maybe on opening night, Kevin. No, there's so much work that goes into it in the offseason. Opening night is almost a sigh of relief. But that feeling of relief does go away pretty quickly.
And so George will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings and taken away by Johnson. To the middle, here's Wagner. The shot misses. Excellent D there from George. Hard outside. Here he goes. Rebound by the Heat. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Now, Wagner. Paul George missing from long range. Wagner passes to Jerome. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
Maxey into the lane. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Reed with the rebound. Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. There's Jerome. Paul George with the steal. Right side Maxey. Down low, Gobert. Kicks it out to Maxey. Hart with the screen for Maxey. Driving in and slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Here's Miami now. Wagner outside. Pass to Reed. Heat moving the ball around. Stolen by George. And now the Kings fast break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Incredible the lift off the floor. The creativity in the air. Highlight reel effort there by Maxey.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Maxey's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a 5th. A wiry athlete, Jaylen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's George. Still without a basket. Gobert with a screen on Jerome. Maxey attacking. Count the basket. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
On your feet. It's making some noise.
with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Reed. Walker comes in for Jaylen Johnson. And Poole subbed in for Ty Jerome. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 6. There's a screen. Here's the drive. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's on Franz Wagner.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Poole. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Ayton sets the pick for Wagner. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got 3 assists tonight. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Stolen by Walker. And it's the Heat on the break. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Poole. And he banks in the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Poole with it, covered by Mitchell. Releases. Again, the Heat good for 2.
The definition of a scorer, Poole gets it done a bunch of ways.
Maxey against Poole. Pass to Dermonenko. Turn it over.
Substituting on the court.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got Kobe. Moses Moody is out there at Bowl. Then it's Mitchell. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. This is his first change to the line tonight. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Kings trail by 6. Bryant looking around. The Kings have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the first one drops. And Miami making a change here. No good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Poole outside. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Poole's got 9.
You got to chase Poole off that three-point line, or he will do exactly that.
Bull is screen on Poole. Bull can't hit. Miami leading by 8. And Stan, we know Jaylen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game, because Jaylen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Kings trail by 10. George looking over the floor. Here's Bassett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
On the wing, Walker. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Here's Demon. Guarded by Poole. Here's Murray Boyd. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
At the elbow, Bowl. Pass to Demon. Spins. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And so some changes for Sacramento. Gobert, he's checked in for Charles Bassey. Josh Hart comes in for Bull. And Maxey subbed in for Demon. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Heat. Edgecombe comes in for Walker. Pass to Edgecombe. And here is Poole. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Maxey looking it over. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. To the inside. Gobert, no good. The Heat leading by 8. Edgecombe with it. Maxey covering. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point.
The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
A different look for Miami. Reed, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Ty Jerome in for Jordan Poole. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Hart the pass to Gobert. Hart kicks to Maxey. From downtown, hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 12.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Mitchell, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Hart, wide open, he fires. No good on the three. Miami leading by 7. Now, Wagner checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Johnson. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. George finishing it off.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Golden State Warriors. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Heat making a change here. Ayton's checked in. On defense, Sacramento, 7-point differential. Here's Edgecombe. And the wide open shot from Reed buries the long-range jumper. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game. 1:35 left now here in the second. That shot wide open.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Wagner. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you, Kevin.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
They set the pick. Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
First free throw is good. Maxey hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Pass to Jerome. Inside. Hermanenko on the double team. And that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Hart. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Miami in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, this is a chance to show what they could do. Beating the top team in the East obviously would be huge for them, but it won't be easy. They'll have to play at an elite level to do it.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Sacramento Kings.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone